Okay, we're back with our future offensive card play. The Colonel Suji, Unit 82. You have to look that up in the history of the Pacific War and find out what was up with Unit 82, Jungle Warfare. Must have been a specialized unit. That's when I'm taking it. Now, my history isn't all that good about the Pacific War, but anyway, there you go. Bonuses. I did find a problem with my attack, though. Oh, another thing you want to know, or want to make sure of, is we got one card left. We cannot. Oh, it says here, the only player during a future offensive card cannot be discarded to fulfill a current requirement other than restrictions. Where did I see that at? Not last card played. It's up there at the first sentence. Designated first card cannot be the last card played by the owning player. It is not our last card. We got one left so that we get by with it. But we did find a problem with the attack. You zoom on in here. This headquarters is going to be the one to try to activate the units, and this could be it's definitely going to be a hit, I think, for the Japanese. But as we're coming down here to activate these units, I got these 4. You can see the card gives me 3 plus 1 for the headquarters. That's 4. The only problem is this boy here is out of communication. We got a zone of influence from this air unit here that covers it. And these units here and this unit here with their zone of influence ends right here. So boy he can't get orders from the headquarters, I guess. So we will have to activate. It will have to look like this. Hold on. Before. And there is the after. It's going to cost us 9 factors. Now an option is to move these guys around. Although if I can't activate them, I can't move them around. So these guys are dead. Oof. That hurts. Let's see what happens. Is that a port area? I don't think it's just if it's a port, we could have, nope, it's just a land area there. Let's see if it was a port, we could move an aircraft carrier in, but these guys are incommunicado. Important aspect of the game comes in at the key moments in Herman's design. So there you go. That'll cost us. Now, think of it as, like I said, we could try to move them around, but you can't play this card as your last card, so we can't use that card. So we're going to have to go with the attack. Oh, that hurts. It's a strong hex. Definitely a strong hex, but we have to go through the air naval. There won't be no air naval combat because we don't have no air or naval units to throw in there. It's just going to be a ground combat. But I think that's the proper way to do it. It's now or never. Could wait for another set of cards, but like I said, it'd be going through another turn. They'd probably get reinforcements and be able to put more units into that spot. So I think, like I said, it's now or never. You can't do it this offensive card play. You wait for next card play, another turn, and you're in reinforcements. Yeah, so I think that's about as weak as we're going to get them. We'll be back with the battle for Balakpapan, controlled by the English Australians. Be back. All right, then there'll be the battle hex. There'll be a surprise attack. No response. Only Japanese ground units activated. We get a +4 modifier. Be back with the battle hex marked. Alright, units have moved. Battle hex number 1 has been designated. And there you go. It would have been nice. In most games, you can move all the units next to them around, but this one with the mechanics, we are out, over 20-something factors, almost 30 factors. So there you go. They will not be able to participate. The combatants are here. The Japanese, there you go. Got a couple armies, or rather corps. A couple of them reduced. I think they're probably from fighting in China, but who knows? I can't really have to find out. I have to trace where these units were. But anyway, we do have some naval assets that the Japanese don't have on the Allied side. We'll have to figure out how that's going to work. It might be a modifier for shore bombardment. We'll see. I'll have to find out what's up with that. Or there might be no combat at all. Let's look at the rules, but they do have elite units here with the headquarters unit, and not some bad units here either. It'll be a surprise attack, so we will be able to, when it comes to the ground combat phase, spread the hits along these guys, these units here, and whatever survives fires back at us. So we'll see what's up. We need to eliminate them, though, I think, to gain the hex. Like I said, big modifiers for this here, and maybe some modifiers for being the only combatants with ships in the battle hex. We'll be be back with the results or the procedure. Alright, another note to be made about this unit here is in our pre-strike, the Japanese did to clear out all these units. There were a bunch of air units here and we knocked them all out, but when it came time to distribute hits, wisely enough, I kept this unit here. Or else, so now we need another attack. This guy's a little pebble in our shoe, little cog in our work, so that's what happened. That's how that developed, if you want to know. So anyway, let me get back with the attack and we'll be right back. Alright, going through this here. The paragraph we're looking for is right down here. Number 5. If a player was the only side with air-naval units in the air-naval battle, then hits may be applied to any opposing ground units in the hex period. So what we will do is add up the allied units attack strength, and we'll be able to reduce that. Bad news for the Japanese. Ouch. Colonel Zitsu or Suji card. Yeah. Maybe I used it the wrong time, but the whole game is probably haywire because of my strategies, but there you go. Where's him bun down here? All right, let's see what else this says. The last ground step. Yeah, you can't eliminate the last step due to air naval hits when sufficient hits are blah 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 blah. The units in the hex reaction player chooses what to reduce in the last step. However, hex intrinsic value strength blah 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 blah. Let me read that over again off camera, but I'm pretty sure we get to throw 10 factors at these guys. How many of those 10s we get to throw at them remains to be seen. Also, we only need 36 hits. Wow, that just reduces them all. Well, I guess there ain't no way we could really take that hex then. That's a lot of hits. Oh well, we'll reduce it for the next turn because we still have infantry there. So if we can get them down to almost nothing, it'd be nice. But then again, we still have that headquarters unit that's going to throw in a lot of positive factors for the Allies. So, whoa, this could be a bad attack for the Japanese. We'll see how it materializes. Be right back. Alright, the surprise attack is on. But unfortunately for the Japanese, Warspite and the Dutch are in the harbor. We're ready to throw 10 factors at them. How many of those 10 they can use? We're looking for a high number. Well, 7. That'll be good. That'll be good. It's 1, so we get to apply 10. Unfortunately, though, ouch, that's not going to do nothing. So the shore bombardment was ineffective. Wow, we didn't take that into effect. There you go. Nothing. We needed a 9 or greater. Well, no, you can only get 1. Huh. 9 or greater. Down for any requirement, then decide you hit a great addition receiving one of the blah 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 result. 9 would help. There's no way we could have did that. Alright, well, 10 factors does not reduce anybody, so we can take that hit. On to the ground combat phase. Japanese surprise attack. They got hit with some 4-ship bombardments, shore bombardment, but had little to no effect. Wow. Be back. Alright. In the battle for Balakpapan, Japanese throwing 54 factors at them. How many of those 54? How good was their shooting, training, and everything else? We'll find out with this die roll. This is what is called the effectiveness die roll of 54. Combat factors, that's a 2. Not good. Oh, but we get a die roll modifier, so for a surprise attack. Oh, that helps. That helps. Oh, and oh shoot. Alright. Let me see here. Duration of the final die roll modifier for the Japanese in any ground combats is 4. So we got a 2 plus 4 equals a 6. Oh, ground combat table. Different table here. The 6 is 1, so we get to apply 54 hits to them. Here's where you can go 1.5 or 2. Oh, ground combat, so you can double these numbers. There you go. Air and naval, you can only do so much. With you. Alright. So there we go. 54 hits. Ooh, who survived? Oh, we got modifiers here, though. Offensive player modifiers. Yeah, let me look at all this real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, none on my roll, but whatever survives gets to add a +3 if they have a headquarters unit there. Huh. Let me look down here again. Ground combat. I'll be right back. Alright, so it does specifically say the Colonel Sujai card trumps everything else. So it's +4 no matter what. This only comes back with the reaction player. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing else. So we're on it. 54. Let's see who survives. Be right back. Alright, so to distribute the 30 to 54 hits, we'll get 36 of them here. We'll do this. Hit. Hit. Eliminated. Alright. So 36. Let me do some math real quick. Alright, then 18 left to distribute. -12. Wow, I think they survive. We'll be right back. Yep. You know, my fingers and everything. Sorry about that. Dirty fingernails, uncut fingernails, but sorry, it is what it is. Alright, well anyway, 6 left over. It won't weaken him, so he survives. Wow. Now they get to fire back with 10. And headquarters. If the reaction player had any land or headquarters units in the hex prior to offensive player conducting an amphibious assault into the hex, he gets a +3. They don't do it because it's not an amphibious assault. It's a ground combat. Bam. Alright, that'll work. We will fire back with 10 factors. I don't think, well, we'll see. I guess they can double that. So 10 factors firing back at the Japanese. The Japanese will not control the hex this turn. Wow, okay. Japanese, wrong die. We are firing with 10. Need a big old number here for the U.S. to hit. 7. No modifiers. 1.5. Well, that might do something. We'll be right back. Alright. 1.5, so it'll be 10.5. Will be 15. That will eliminate one of these units. With 3 to spare, which they won't do nothing. So this is a result of the battle. The Anzac headquarters and the Australians hold off the Japanese. Wow. Alright. We'll be back with results. Bad hit for the Japs. Oh, I think I got this all messed up now. I'm going to flip it around. Alright, we'll be back. Alright then, post-battle. There you go. Australians hung on. Now the thing of it is, it'll be the end of this card play, so we'll go ahead and put this in the discard pile. Little offensive card over there. We get one more card play. It is now the allied card. I guess I'll let the pass because I don't have one. We'll activate this card. We'll see what this card's all about, but this is what's going on now. It'll be another turn, and I'm sure we'll be able to reinforce this. But we need to get rid of this unit and a big card that can activate 1, 2, 3, 4 units at least. And that'll be a 5th. We'll put the headquarters. But yeah, this old boy here has got to go. We'll see what goes on with the very last card play for the Japanese. We'll be right back. Alright, well here you go. It says blah 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 blah. If he has no strategy cards left, the role of the offensive player just switches to his opponent. So we don't have to use one of these passes. I don't know if they accumulate or anything or what the use is, but it just goes back to the Japanese card play. We'll be right back. Alright, so we're going to use this card here for its ops value. Don't need it. It's an intercept card. Can't do none of that. For intercepting any units. For our last card, we're going to use it for its ops card value, which is a 1. I want to activate this unit here. You zoom in on him. Our old, I guess it's a fighter squadron. I don't know how many it is or anything like that, but he has a range of 2 but an extended range of 4. Now that 4 is not in parentheses, so that means he could still use his factors. And it doesn't say they're halved or anything. in battle hacks. So I'll activate him using this headquarters up here. And I guess that's Saigon, the area of Vietnam. I have control of Cam Ranh Bay, it looks like. So the Saigon area headquarters, south headquarters. If I activate him, he will fly 1, 2, 3, 4. Have us a nice little air naval battle right there, trying to take out this unit. It's my one unit here. Well, I guess I can activate, well, there's one here. I guess I can activate another one. Oh, let me see, I can activate 2 total. One with a card and one with the headquarters. Be right back. Alright, like I said, using this card, 1 activation for its ops card value, and another 1 from the headquarters. Can definitely trace a line of supply to these squadrons of fighters or bombers. Let's see what we got in here. If we can see anything close up. They look like zeros to me, but what do I know? So anyway, they all have an extended range of 4, which is fine, but it's not parentheses, so they can still get to the hex and fight. 1, 2, 3, 4 for him. 1, 2, 3, 4 for him. And you can see that extended range number is at 4, above their normal number of 2. So there you go. Be right back. Alright, my units are also getting there without a reaction move from the Allies because they're going this way, and there are no zones of influence that we hit. There might be one here, but that's as soon as we get into battle hacks, it'll be too late. So there you go. No reaction move. It's just going to be my fighters versus, I guess these little boys can launch in the air or get them on the ground or something, but we're going to be throwing 28 factors at them. Make sure everything's good. These factors aren't halved because of the extended range. We'll be right back. Yep, just as I thought, and it makes sense. Extended range, you're going to be trading bombs for fuel. So these boys here are halved. Ouch. Only getting me 14 factors. Still take them out. We'll just see what's up with the air naval combat results. But that'll be it. 14 factors. Let me see what's a battle. What would it be? Not an ambush, not a surprise attack. Oh, let me see. I think it is surprise though. Let me see back here, real quick. The intelligence condition is surprise attack. There is no reaction move, and the offensive player immediately resolves all battles. Huh. It says I think it. Intelligence condition for an offensive is the same for all battle hacks as if. Let me see here. Intelligence is as follows. For an offensive, intelligence for an offensive by default is surprise attack. All right, there's what we're looking for. Yep, there was no reaction, so we get to on our die roll for determining. We will get a, hold on a second. Oh, +3. All right, that's what we're looking for. +3 on this roll. Ouch. 9, that's 1. So we throw in 14 at him. We get a critical. We'll be right back. Here's 10. Another 10. Now he'll just be reduced. Oops. Doesn't do anything, and he gets a fire back at us with 2. Be right back. Alright, critical hit really don't help us out. It just means you can designate your hits instead of spreading them apart, but he still gets a fire back with 2 on the air naval, and I don't think that's going to do anything because it's a good roll. So here we are. It's an 8. Just means 1, 2. Does not eliminate anybody. He takes their hits, but they do keep the airfield. Ouch. That'll be it for that card play. We are done and ready to move on to game turn number 4. We're right back. Alright, Battle Hex 1 remains. Whatever that is. Allied hands. Units return to their base. We'll be right back. Alright then, post-combat. We hung on to that base, and like I said, it's all about zones of influence. That's why these old boys can't be activated. we tried getting this one up, but failed. We're gonna call that a video. Cards are gone for this player, and cards gone for the allies. We'll move on to game turn number 4. Check out all the post turn moves. Let's do that together here real quick. Sequence of play. He's got a quick handy card over there. I could use that, but I ain't got that handy right now. So we'll go over here to the offensive segment. Comes down here. Resolutions, wicked players, reverse roles, blah, 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 blah. The political phase. When we come back after this next video. Empire of the Sun. Might have a little marathon here off camera or something. We got some time. Oh, I got some Central America to play too. We want to get to the old War for America. I want to get that on the table. And some other surprises. We'll be back.